Hello there, it's Sunday the 24th of May 2020 and here you are with Dan in Essex, UK. So I've been working on a project that I've wanted to get going for a while now, and that is a polytunnel food forest. So I've got all sorts of things going on behind me. I'm growing things on all different tiers, underground, above the ground, middle ground and above in the canopy like a forest. So there we go. So let's have a look at it and we'll have a bit of a discussion whilst we're doing it. So it's in this polytunnel which measures 3 meters by 2 meters, and you can see what we've got here. So this polytunnel has a hinged door, which I spoke about the benefits of before, because some of them zip ones are more likely to rip in the wind. So what we'll do is start from the ground up. So here and here I've actually sowed some vegetables. So this side I've sown some some perpetual spinach, and this side I've sown some beetroot. So I'm expecting them to germinate within the next few weeks, probably 2 or 3 weeks. It should be quicker here because the extra warmth in the polytunnel will speed up the germination. The next thing that we come to are things like cucumber plants. These are variety Market More, and I've grown these before with success. You can see a number of those, and what I'm going to do with those is just leave them to trail all over the floor. Next I've got some sweet corn plants, you can see there, and also I have some dwarf beans. Now these don't look particularly impressive. I will say that I let them dry out a bit too much when they were in the other polytunnel, but I've watered them and they should have recovered by tomorrow morning. Over there I've got some dwarf beans, I've got some courgettes here, and over there I've got some runner beans. So the runner beans and dwarf beans should trail and grow up the peach tree here, and hopefully up the sides and the supports of the polytunnel up into the canopy. So that'll be quite exciting to see beans hanging from the canopy. So you can see I have some raspberries here. Now these raspberries have come from the raspberry patch here, which are looking quite impressive at the moment. Nice little fruits starting to form, but raspberries trail, so they're growing up in the polytunnel. So the grapevine here is doing incredibly well. You can see just how well it's doing, and got some lovely bunches of grapes here starting to form. You can just see how many grapes there are going to be. Got them up here, all up into the canopy of the polytunnel, and in fact the grapevine is growing out of the polytunnel. So literally these grapes, they sit all here, all around here and into there. You can see more and more here. Yeah, so grapes do generally do well here in the southeast of the UK because of the microclimate here. But this year, even by the southeast of the UK standards, the grapes are doing well because we've had a nice warm spring, which they've really appreciated. So the peach tree, the Dixie Red, you can see here that got a good crop form there. I've managed to rid it of the majority of the scale insects. It had a horrible infestation, but every few days I came out here and pulled them off, and I'm managing to get on top of it now. You can see the white marks where they were. So yes, so I've got about 20 or 30 peaches here on this tree, and these beans should grow up the tree and proceed to form bunches of vegetable on the tree. Now depending on the rate of growth of the sweet corn here, maybe these runner beans will grow up them if they get sturdy enough. I'm not expecting that to happen, to be honest. I think what's more likely to happen is they end up growing up the support of the polytunnel, which I'm perfectly happy about. And I've left a walkway like this so that one can walk down, and when the vegetables come up here, be quite easy to walk in between, to delineate the passageway. So some of you are probably thinking, won't it get too hot here in the polytunnel? And yes, it does get relatively hot in here, but I can always leave the door open. Of course, that'll let the bees and the pollinating insects in to help along the pollination of the things like the beans and the courgettes and the cucumbers when they come. So there we go. So this is video 1 of the polytunnel food forest project. I hope it goes well. Stay tuned for regular updates on this. If you like my work, please feel free to like, share and subscribe, and you can always check me out on Dan_Home Gardens on Instagram should you wish to. See you next time.